it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv, Tiger TV, and, well, platforms here, there, and everywhere. I'm Michael, and Michael Chad is next to me this afternoon as we get ready for this twilight doubleheader. Ironically enough, between the Mangum schools and the boys and girls teams and the teams from OCA. It's an elimination game this afternoon for the girls, and in the boys game, it will be for a right to play for the regional championship come Saturday night. So we're looking forward to it. A twilight doubleheader for those of you who don't know. By the way, are we live? Are we on the deal? I haven't gotten a message that said we're on. So I'm checking on that. We know we're on the radio. Yes, ma'am. You can set up here if you want. You just have to tolerate me. So that's your choice. I mean, if young person from OCA coming up wanted to know if they can film next to us, I said, sure, you can film next to us, but you got to tolerate Michael Barnes. So she has been warned. The audience out there has heard that warning as well. So while you figure that out, we'll take a timeout, come back, get set. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get a message on my phone.
Yeah, we got 6 people on there already.
Really?
So
how come I didn't get my message on my phone?
I don't know.
Man, that's just wrong.
Steve Jobs, or whatever.
Steve Jobs.
What kind of phone you got? Not an Apple phone?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you now. I'm following along.
Yeah. So, tech. For guys like us, they start instead of programs, QOR codes.
Yes. And I had to do that.
There you go. So. Anyway,
so
a little bit cold this morning, my friend.
Oh, golly, it was George Costanza time. I was in the pool, Jerry. Yeah, a big change. I mean, yesterday the strong wind out of the south and the dust and everything else in the air and 82 degrees, and then you get up this morning and walk outside and it's 26 and the wind is howling out of the north. So you never know what you're going to get. Kind of like our broadcast here. On the Fox Radio Network. So, in all seriousness, this is one of those, the OCA kids just getting here, like in the last 5 minutes, and tip-off is about 5 minutes away. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond. Meantime, Al's has been here kind of wandering around and getting ready for this. Bottom line, though, is, Chad, you win, you get to keep playing. If you lose, then go ahead and get your softball gear out.
Yeah, a little odd for the, Oklahoma Christian is an academy school. And,
right.
They've got resources and I would think a good student enrollment. They're in 2A. So that's, I'm not sure if there's kids out, but only 7 players suiting up this afternoon. That is a little bit unusual. Only 5 wins on the year. And you're right, the Mangum Lady Tigers, all you want is a chance, an opportunity to keep playing, and that's all you need to be concerned about, not worrying about anything ahead or tomorrow or Saturday or whatever. You just gotta win today and do things right. So it's exciting time of the year for sure. Now the OSSAA, they like to throw curveballs. We had 1 o'clock games last week in regionals for the smaller classes, and this week and the next advancement for 2A and 3As and such in regionals, it's at 1:30, and then they moved up the evening session. And I talked to the AD here at Amber Pocasset. He was concerned that if that boys 3 o'clock game, say, doesn't get over till 4:30, then they have to get people out. You're supposed to have the doors open an hour ahead of the game, and so between 4:30 and 5, they've got to clean house here and get everything ready for the night session. So anyway, it is what it is. You just got to win this afternoon.
Emmett Geralds has joined us in the broadcast booth. You mentioned the fact that Keaton Perry's team has won 5 bowl games. They've lost 20. Their victories include wins against Aztec Charter, the Academy, Santa Fe South, and that is Santa Fe South, not Edmond Santa Fe.
Right.
It's Santa Fe South, the El Reno JV, and John Marshall. John Marshall has to be their signature win. Valerie Dreyer has checked in. Blank Crawford says, hello, Michael and Chad. By the way, Blank, a great meme today on his Facebook page. If you're friends with Blank, go find that meme. If you're not friends with Blank, see if you can be his friend because it was a great meme. We'll take a timeout, come back and have your starting lineups and opening tap. We get set for Mangum and OCA. It's Elimination Thursday afternoon, and we're Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC power-trained warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible Festival under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Hello, Valerie Dreyer. J.D. Pierce says, go Lady Tigers. Diana Doral, let's go Lady Tigers. And Deborah Reed Maddox, go Lady Tigers. Good to have you alongside. Mangum introduced first here. They are the visitors this afternoon, dressed in their road black uniforms with the white numerals and the orange trim. They'll matriculate on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. And go with the starting five that they've gone with most of the year: Lauren York and Landry Lively, Morgan White, Brent Woodruss, and Alyssa Dreyer. So it's York, Lively, and White, Woodruss, and Dreyer, the starting five for Mangum. As we say good afternoon to Jennifer Reisner, who has joined us in the broadcast booth. Meantime, the Lady Eagles of OCA under the direction of Keaton Perry will go with Megan Rivera in the backcourt. She'll be joined by Amani Peterson. Then we'll have Margie Francis and Molly Francis getting the start this afternoon. And the final member of that starting five is Addie McKenzie. So it's Rivera, Peterson, and McKenzie, and Francis squared, your starting five for OCA. Chad Fox, Michael Barnes, cast of thousands with you on this Thursday afternoon. Been treated extremely well by the folks from Amber Pocasset. Can't say enough good things about their hospitality.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Yep, they've been great. Athletic director, we've got a lady that took care of us in the hospitality room, and for guys like us that eat it fast food and quick stops, it was nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it was great. One of our officials this afternoon we saw in the hospitality room, Billy Parker, our friend from up at Woodward. Don't know who the other two officials are. Ironically enough, Billy doesn't know who they are either. We'll talk about that as the afternoon progresses. Tap going to be controlled by Woodruss and Company, and we are underway on this Thursday afternoon. Elimination Thursday afternoon. Cross-court pass going to be tipped out of bounds by Rivera. Mangum will retain possession. Jennifer Reiser, as we mentioned, is checked in. Vanessa Hagee has as well. Go Tigers. Let's go Mangum. We love this from Xavier Panetta. Newborn Noah, Mercedes Vila, and Coach Panetta are ready to cheer on the Lady Tigers. Welcome to the world, kiddo. And what an entrance it is. Dreyer going to go inside. She'll get tied up. We'll get a jump ball. And the arrow will point the way of OCA. Good defense inside that time by Amani Peterson.
Your friend Billy, he takes care of himself. My goodness, he's he is in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Billy is, and he was a member of my Woodward softball team up there. He once was a sheriff's deputy. I don't know if he's still doing that or not. Here's a steal and a run out for York. Lauren going to lay it up and in, and the first 2 points of the ballgame for Mangum. Billy not able to run stride for stride with Lauren down the floor as York nearly comes up with a steal, slaps the ball out of bounds. And I tell you what, Lauren York coming out on fire to begin the ball game. So a good crowd along our platforms that we have broadcasting the ball game. As there's a near steal by York, just simply got up in the air too soon. OCA got away with one there, and Francis will slow it down now behind the timeline. Or behind the three-point arc, I should say. Minute gone by here in the first. Mangum on top, 2-0. OCA taking a lot of time off the clock. Not a delay tactic, but there's run clock out behind the arc. And now a steal and another run-out opportunity for Lauren. 2-on-1, fast break, and York will lay it up and in. Lauren York with a couple of buckets and a quick timeout going to be taken by the Lady Eagles. 6:41 left in the first. Mangum on top, 4-0. Classic Hits 97.7.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
4-0 run by Lauren York to begin the ball game, and Mangum on top 4-0. York coming out playing with her hair on fire. Again, it's an elimination ball game. You lose your throws, so you'll want to come back and play tomorrow. Ironically enough, Mangum wins it. Well, the winner of this ball game, we'll put it that way, plays at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Quickly into the front court, here comes OCA. Nearest side, Francis will put it up and knock it down. As Margie Francis gets the bucket. You can leave that open if you need to.
We're good. We're good.
Okay. Francis the first two. Kind of interesting headquarters series. We'll get our first foul of the afternoon. I believe that's going to be called on Margie Francis, and it will be Francis picking up her first and number one on OCA. Not only do we have the broadcast booth up here, but we've got the film crews from both schools on either side. And again, they have been warned. Morgan White now in the front court. Shot won't go down. Battle for the rebound, and Lady Eagles had it, lost it, and then picked it back up, and a run out on the other end. 3-on-1 fast break off the window, and we're tied at 4. Margie Francis with back-to-back buckets. And now the Lady Eagles coming out in full court pressure defense. Robin Bogart says hello. She says go Lady Tigers. As Dreyer comes into the front court, finds Morgan underneath the basket. White shot no good. There to get the rebound is York. Lauren fouled, will go to the line to shoot two. And Billy Parker will tell us that the foul was committed by Addie McKenzie. That'll be number one on McKenzie and number two on the Lady Eagles. We mentioned Billy didn't know who his two partners were. The OSSAA does that on purpose. The athletic folks, they invite officials from different parts of the state to come and work ball games together. York hits the first of two free throws. She's got all 5 for Mangum. They lead by 1. Second one on the way comes up short. The rebound going to be taken away by OCA. Wanting to run is Rivera. She'll drive the length of the floor, stop and pop, but walked before she put up the shot. Rivera showing some courage there, going down the floor and had a 3-on-1. The numbers weren't her way, but she walked with it. Now the inbounds pass going to be stolen. Amani Peterson comes up with a loose basketball. So the Lady Eagles can take their first lead of the ball game here, and another travel going to be called on Megan Rivera. Rivera with that little stutter step. 3-man crew here this afternoon, and it'll be that way the rest of the playoffs. Got that definitive word last week from our good friends over at Hobart. Woodruss with her first touch offensively. Bren going to dribble, drive. Nobody picks her up, so she'll put up the 8-footer. Rattled around the rim, wouldn't go. Trying to get the rebound is York. And Lauren can't corral the loose basketball. So Mangum has had some good looks inside. In fact, 3 different ones, and they've missed on all 3. But still lead 5-4. 5:15 left in the first quarter of play. Francis into the front court. Molly, dribble, drive. Off-balance shot won't go, but a foul on the floor. Morgan White will pick up the personal. That'll be number 1 on Morgan and number 1 on Mangum. Give the Lady Eagles credit. Since that timeout, they have played much better and can take the lead here with that shot and do. Inbounds play to Molly Francis, and Francis will roll it around the rim and make it a 6-5 ball game. 5:05 in the first quarter of play. Woodruss to Dreyer. Got to watch that 10-second count. Valerie gets it across the line. Still picking up the dribble. Now has the ball taken away. And the Lady Eagles with the steal, Addie McKenzie. McKenzie comes into the front court, open, thinking about the three as Francis resets between the two circles to Peterson. Keaton Perry instructing his club to slow things down. Now Francis looks inside. That's Margie. Up top, she'll go to Rivera. Megan playing catch out on the wing to Molly Francis. So we've got Margie and Molly Francis, obviously twins, both 5'8", both seniors. 4:30 left in the first. Their club leads 6-5. Ball thrown away inside, pass behind. Addie McKenzie and out of bounds. And Mangum will get it back. 4:25 left in quarter number 1. And if you're listening and on the Facebook page, go ahead and check in with us. Love to hear from you. As we get a substitution now for the Lady Eagles, Jaylee Gee will come into the ball game. And setting down will be Addie McKenzie. 4:20 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum trailing by 1, 6-5. Full court pressure defense for the Lady Eagles, broken nicely by Mangum. In the front court, another layup opportunity for Lauren, and that won't go down. 4th miss from point-blank range in the early going for Mangum. Ball knocked out of bounds. Lady Eagles touched it last, and down below us, Brian Bingham extolling his club to hang in there. York going to take a breather, and Holly Lehman-Webb will come in. Lauren sits down with all 5 points for Mangum. Well, they originally said the ball was going to be Mangum's, and then they changed their mind and gave it to the Lady Eagles, so they've got it down below us. Midway point, quarter number 1. OCA on top, 6-5. Same 2 schools tonight in the boys' semifinal championship ball game. Backdoor opportunity. Shot won't fall for Amani Peterson. And on the rebound, Landry Lively tries to fight her way through traffic. And a foul going to be called on one of the Lady Eagles. And who they call this on? Yeah, they said it was on Amani Peterson. That'll be number 1 on Amani. And number 3 called on the Lady Eagles. Landry Lively in the front court. Lively here to Lehman Webb. Now to Bren. And again, Mangum looking for offense from somebody besides Lauren York. Woodruss fakes the 3, got slapped on the face as she went inside. And that'll be on Maggie Francis. That'll be 2 on Francis. And 4 now on OCA. Maya Wilkie will come into the ball game, and Francis will sit down. And again, Chad talked about it at the top. Only 7 kids in uniform this afternoon for the Lady Eagles. 3:30 left in the first. 6-5 ball game. Woodruss for 3. Doesn't draw any iron. And the rebound on the weak side taken away by Rivera. Megan then loses the ball out of bounds. She got trapped over in the corner. And there were 3 Lady Tigers there forcing the turnover. Addie McKenzie comes back into the ball game. Rivera will sit down for OCA. 3:24, quarter number 1. Lively, the inbounds pass. Landry gives up the dribble, goes to Holly. Lehman Webb to the free throw line. Now White. Morgan back to Holly, and she didn't take the ball with her, and it went out of bounds. Turnover going to give it back now to OCA. So an inauspicious beginning for Mangum, aside from Lauren York, who's got all 5 points. They have struggled on the offensive end. And standing out of bounds, getting a pass to the baseline there was Maya Wilkie. And again, this gymnasium, different than a lot of the others. So, Ms. Doral, I don't think Ian is here. I imagine the boys, since they don't play until later on, are still back in Mangum and will make the trip to Amber Pocasset later. Lehman Webb to Dreyer. Now here on the near side, Landry. Go to attack the glass, go inside. Boy, she got rocked. And a foul will be called. Lively will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul. It's on Maya Wilkie. Number 1 on Wilkie, and number 5 against the Lady Eagles. So Landry to the stripe to shoot 2. Her club down 6-5. First for Lively, good. Landry will have 1 more. 2:41 left in the first. Knotted at 6. Winner comes back and plays at 6 tomorrow night. The loser starts collecting spring sports gear. Second shot no good. White with the putback. It won't fall. And OCA with a rebound. Mangum turning up the pressure in the backcourt, trying to come up with a steal. Instead, we'll get a foul. Landry Lively with a push. That foul on Landry will be her first of the afternoon. And that'll be number 2 called on Mangum. Meantime, Amani Peterson in that exchange of bodies there went down on her elbow and is still rubbing it. She comes across timeline. Here's a steal by Lively. Landry inside, lost the ball. White picks it up, goes off the glass, can't get it to go. And that's the 6th shot from point-blank range that has not followed in quarter number 1 for Mangum. Ball knocked out of bounds by Woodruss on the rebound. And Lauren York going to come back in now for Mangum. Lively will set down. 6-6, 2:19 left in quarter number 1. Peterson will get the inbounds pass. Amani, baseball pass over the top, caught below us by Gee. She'll lose it. York battling for it, turns her over, ties up the ball, and we'll get a jump. I love it. Gee was laying on the basketball. Lauren just kind of turned her over and then tied her up, and we get the jump ball. The arrow going to point the way of Mangum. We needed 2 points for a reversal on that one. So here comes Lehman Webb on the offensive end. Holly gives up the dribble. She'll go to Woodruss over the top. Back to Lehman Webb. Thought about going inside to York. They closed that off. And now Lauren will get it on the weak side. Fake the 3, puts the ball on the floor, gets a screen from Dreyer, puts up the shot, doesn't fall, but she is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the whistle here. And it will go against Jaylee Gee. That'll be the first on Gee. Team foul number 6 called on OCA here in quarter number 1.
When the officials come over and say the number and they say what kind of foul it was, does anybody keep track of that? As far as, is that just more of an
the type of
explanation?
foul? It's just an explanation.
I got
yeah.
you. Okay.
I don't think there's anything that says hold or block or anything like that in the books. So, second free throw, no good. But that's a good question. I like that. Lauren York, or rather Morgan White, finally gets a putback. First time a putback went in this afternoon for Mangum. And the Lady Tigers on top, 9-6, as Caitlin Huckabee has joined us. She says, let's go Lady Tigers. 1:35 left in quarter number 1. Excellent question from Mr. Fox. We like that. Off-balance shot there. Not a good look for Francis. Molly didn't get it to fall. Woodruss into the front court. Should go over the top to Lauren. York, stop, pop, glass, shot won't fall. That's the 7th that's been missed inside. And on the rebound, we'll get a travel cold on York. Lauren had it, tried to rip it away from Peterson, and walked with it instead. That's why when they come to the bench, you never hear the officials say over the back. It's a push, okay?
I've never seen that.
Yeah, you've never heard an official say over the back, I promise you.
Moms everywhere would disagree.
I know. Moms would be wrong. Jaylee Gee with the move inside. She'll lay it up and in for OCA. And it's a 9-8 ball game. Trier and Company on top by 1. She'll come to Holly Lehman-Webb. Holly to Lauren. Landry Lively will come in at the next dead ball. Boy, Lehman-Webb all alone on the baseline, bouncing on her pogo stick, and they couldn't get her the ball. Now Holly between the two circles. She'll go to Woodruss. Bren back to Holly. Free throw line. She'll go to Alyssa. Fakes the 15-footer, puts it on the floor, goes inside, and had it knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. It will still be Mangum basketball. Lively will check in with 39.9 left in the first. And Woodruss will take a seat. Bren not showing any ill effects of that ankle injury from a couple of weeks ago. Morgan inbound. White looks, finally finds Lively over the top. Landry, little ball fake, goes inside, kicks left wing. York stops, pops from inside the arc, knocked it down. Lauren York with 8 of her club's 11. She has equaled OCA, 11-8 ball game. Amani Peterson back the other way. Nobody picks her up. Olay defense. And Amani goes border to border, coast to coast. Wolfman Jack would have been happy with that one. 11-10. Mangum by 1. 10 seconds left in the first. Lively. Little crossover on the baseline. Skidded to a stop and threw the ball away. Steal here by Francis, trying to beat the clock to Peterson. Off-balance shot as time expires. It does not go. And we've played 8 minutes. 11 on the board for Mangum. 10 for OCA. Period number 2 coming up. Second stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through. Because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
David Henry's checked in. He says, let's go Lady Tigers. And Teresa Hopper-Williams is watching. Take it home, Lady Tigers. They lead by 1, 11-10 at the end of the first period of play. They got 8 in that first quarter from Lauren York, a pair from Morgan White, 1 from Landry Lively. Mangum 3 of 6 from the line in the first quarter. Meantime, OCA got 4 from Margie Francis, 2 apiece from Jaylee Gee, along with Molly Francis and Amani Peterson. And it will be Lady Eagle Wall to begin the second quarter of play. They'll matriculate on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. And the original 5 out there, Megan Rivera, Amani Peterson, Maggie and Molly Francis, and McKenzie. Aldi McKenzie, who has the ball right now, should go to Molly Francis. Now Peterson, top with the ball. Should come here on the near side. So we've seen this from Lady Eagles. Now a deep 3 from near the Mangum bench. Put up by Peterson. Doesn't get it to fall. The long rebound. Holly Lehman-Webb, and then Webb going to get stripped in the backcourt. That's a steal for Maya Wilkie, and Wilkie gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. See if they've called this one on Alyssa Dreyer. And it will be on Alyssa. First of the afternoon on Dreyer and number 3 on Mangum. So to the line to shoot a couple, Maya Wilkie, who actually got the start in period number 2 instead of Addie McKenzie. First free throw off the mark. Maya will get one more. That's the first free throw of the ball game for this group from OCA. Sherry Lauer-Bowen has checked in. Good afternoon, Sherry. Second free throw, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Landry Lively will take it away from Mangum. Hobart Lady Cats and Sherry and the Carney clan, the first family of Hobart, will be at Hinton tonight as both the Lady Cats and Cats play at the regional there. Now a steal and a run out and a layup and an easy 2 there for Molly Francis, who's got 4. And OCA back on top by 1, 12-11. Minute gone by here in period number 2. Mangum led most of the ball game, but on occasion have found themselves down by 1, as they do now. Bryn Woodruss will come into the ball game. Holly Lehman-Webb will set down. So it's Woodruss, Landry Lively, Morgan White, Alyssa Dreyer, and Lauren York for the Lady Tigers in their road black uniforms, white numerals with the orange trim, matriculating on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Woodruss went inside, had the ball knocked out of her hands. Morgan there to get it, and then she'll get stripped. We'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. Good interior defense that time by OCA. They lead by 1, 12-11. 6:39 left here in this first half of play. Dreyer, inbounds pass to Lively, inside York. Lauren, double team, puts it up anyhow. Can't get the shot to go. Morgan's putback won't fall. Battle for the rebound. It's finally picked up by OCA, and they've got numbers. On the run out here, stopping, popping, and getting blocked from behind is Molly Francis, but they said getting body, apparently, was Landry Lively. Let's see if it is on Landry. No, I believe they've called it on Dreyer instead. Let's see. That'll be 4 on Mangum. We know that. And how about this? They've called it on Bryn Woodruss. So number 1 on Bryn. First free throw spins in and out for Molly Francis. She'll get one more. And OCA 0 for 3 from the stripe. Leading by 1. Second one, good. It always happens. You curse them in the opposite direction. So Francis with 5 of the ball game. Lighten up, Francis.
IKEA.
You know the movie Stripes.
Oh, yeah.
Out of control here. Landry Lively loses the ball out of bounds.
Chicks dig me.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. It was a great movie. Again, one of those sophomoric movies that
Barnes and Fox enjoy.
Yeah. Now we're going to get a foul in the backcourt. Bryn Woodruss is going to get called for a hold. And it's 2 quick ones on Bryn now. Team foul number 5 called on Mangum in the first half. 6:02 left in this first half of play. Lady Tigers down by a pair, 13-11. Full court pressure defense with the Lady Eagles, no trouble with it. Morgan Rivera into the front court. She'll force. Great block there by Alyssa Dreyer. She said, get that stuff out of here.
That was for one individual, too.
Yeah. Back the other way, and a blocking foul going to be called on Megan Rivera, and she will knock Landry Lively to the floor. That's 17 fouls now on the Lady Eagles, so should be a 1-on-1 opportunity.
There you go.
By the way, Dale and Brenda Rogers cheering on the Lady Tigers this afternoon. Going to be here tonight in person. We look forward to it. Our good friend Cody Owens, who is so delighted that Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl a couple of weeks back. He has joined us this afternoon. First free throw, Lively won't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. York comes away with it, and Lauren will lay it up and in. Missed opportunity turned into 2 for Mangum. We're tied at 13. On the other end, Rivera tried to save it from going out of bounds, did, but into the hands of Mangum. Lively into the front court, falls down, and a timeout will be taken. Great timeout by Brian Bingham. 5:22 left in the half. Tied at 13. Back and forth we go on Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So we remind Blank Crawford it's a family show, but he did ask the question, why did the duck cross the road? I can hardly wait to hear, Blank. 5:22 left here in the first half of play. I have discovered accidentally, and everything I discover on the internet is accidentally because I don't know how to find anything, but there's a couple of guys that tell dad jokes.
Right.
And they try to make one another laugh, and they're sitting outside, and it's cold. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I know that you enjoy that like I do. I'm going to start writing those dad jokes down. There's some good ones on there. Dreyer looks inside. Great move by Morgan. Misses the shot. Battle for the rebound, and there to get it is Lively. Then it's swatted out of bounds by one of the Lady Eagles. Coming across was Maggie Francis. It will still be Mangum ball.
Eagles defense is long. They've got and they're so some of those close shots they have been really contested. But you're right, we've got to get some of those bumps to go down.
There's been at least 8 now that they've not been able to hit. Alyssa for 3, tried to bank it home, couldn't get it done. Boy, Morgan working hard, and then falls on the basketball, and that knocks the wind out of you. And that's what she's experiencing right now. She just simply lost her footing, fell, and landed right on the basketball, and it knocks the wind out of her.
There's no dirt, there's no turf, there's no nothing.
You just lay there and think that you're passing away, and then it comes back and you're all right. Ashley Cantu Robinson has joined us. Hello, Ashley. And I can remember the very first time that I had the wind knocked out of me riding a bicycle. 2 or 3 houses from Mom and Dad's house. I turned the handlebars, hit me in the gut, and I laid there thinking, this is it. I've made it to 6. I'm not getting to 7. It's just, it's such a helpless feeling.
Things we did as kids, that was, it's amazing.
It's amazing that I'm still here.
Yeah, a lot of us.
Okay, Blank says the reason the duck crossed the road because the chicken was on vacation. Thanks, Blank, for that. 5 minutes left in the first half, tied at 13. And Morgan White will be okay once her air comes back on Classic Hits 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Brian Lively has joined us. Good to have Brian alongside. As Morgan White did get up and walk off the floor, she has a device that she wears, and I'm not so sure that she didn't fall on that as well and add to some of the angst there. Our good friend Nate Augustine has joined us. Nate, we look forward to tonight. You guys have a safe trip over from Mangum to Amber Pocasset. We look forward to that 7:30 ball game against OCA. Here's a steal by Lauren and a run out for York. She'll just challenge the entire team. Missed the shot. Landry there for the putback. It won't go. She'll try again. That one won't rattle in. How about Woodruff? She says no, but I got fouled.
Smokes.
And we'll go to the line to shoot two. And there is a lid on that basket down on that end.
Shooting percentage is not going to be good. I tell you what, we've had close looks and just not been able to get it hit off the right part of the square, right?
Yep. Gee picks up the personal. That's her second. Bryn shooting free throws. That one rattled home. Woodruff will get one more.
Might do a PSA at half about how to get to this gym, Michael Barnes, for the folks coming from the second wave.
Yeah. Depends on which direction you're coming from. Second one up and in. Coming from Mangum, if you go through Altus, Let's go I-44 to the second Chickasha exit. Go about, I think it was 1.4 miles back to the east on whatever that highway that is, and then take the highway north.
Back west, yeah, from the.
No. If you're on the turnpike headed north, you go east.
Okay.
I thought it was west too, and Google Maps said no, Mr. Barnes, turn right off of 44. So
okay.
It's actually on the.
I was thinking that very last exit, but yeah, you took the second one. Yeah,
I took the second.
Yeah, it's Highway 81 up here to.
And if you go I-40 like you did,
that's easy. Yeah, El Reno and south. Yep.
York looking inside and threw the ball away. Good defense by Rivera. And then she'll lose it. Lauren will take it from her knees, pass it off to Lively, who banked it home. Couldn't get it to stay. Put back by Lauren, won't go. Battle for the ball, and finally Peterson will come away with it. Amani into the front court, and she'll get shoved out of bounds.
Well, OCA a little fortunate that some of those contested shots haven't been called fouls with only 7 players. It could really gotten them worse foul trouble. But anyway, but yeah, when you get to town and you see they've got a new school, the gym is on the south side, and the entrance to the gym actually is, it's like you're going into the school. So anyway, Barnes entered the
referees
VIP room.
Yeah. You know, I've got my OSSA thing on my phone.
There you go.
Steal by Dreyer. She'll go to Landry, and Lively walk with it. Landry was trying to get the ball corralled because she had Lehman Webb wide open underneath the basket. And was unable to make the throw. Maddie Paxton now will come into the ball game. By the way, we look down there. We think that Morgan is okay. She appears to be all right.
You just get the feel like Mangum should be up by like 8 or something like
easily.
that. Yeah.
Just by 2, 15-13. 3:20 left in the first half. But again, a good coach would tell you all you got to win by is 1 to advance to tomorrow. Rivera, she'll go down to Francis, and her 15-footer won't fall. Rebounded by Mangum. Run out now for Holly. Lehman Webb picked up on the double team. Little bounce pass to Alyssa. Got to get her into the scoring column. That's a great pass inside to Woodruss, who will lay it up and in. Bren with her first field goal. Love the pass by Alyssa. She's yet to score, but that was a crucial pass, catch, and score for Mangum. They lead by 4, 17-13. That matches their biggest of the afternoon. They jumped out to a 4-0 lead to start the ball game. Meantime, here in the front court, OCA. And by the way, I gave you props the other night. Rivera for 3, and that ball got tipped. Taken away by Lauren. York on the run out. Lauren into the front court, again challenging everybody. Puts up the shot, doesn't get it to fall. And the rebound on the weak side, Margie Francis. Francis back the other way. She'll push off, get away with it, and go here to Peterson. Peterson crossing over, baseline, puts it up over Dreyer. Shot won't go, but a foul committed. And 2 for Peterson. Let's see if that's on Holly Lehman Webb. And it is. So the other night at Walters, you said something about being judicious with the basketball. And I gave you deserved praise for that. No, and I'm being serious.
Okay.
First free throw, Patterson, no good. So Tuesday night, I'm watching one of the college games with Fran Fischella. Right. And it was whoever Kansas State was playing that. I don't remember. Anyhow, he talked about Kansas State was judicious with the basketball. Yes. So props to you, my friend.
I tell you what.
He must be listening to our broadcast.
He must be.
Getting some help from you. Second free throw by Patterson, by the way, was good. It's 17-14. York at the free throw line. Ball swatted away, and a steal now. And coming the other way is McKenzie. Addie stopping, pop with the left hand. Shot won't go. Put back. Will not fall for Francis. Second time does go for Amani Peterson. So they just attacked the glass that time to the Lady Eagles and have cut it to a 1-point ball game. 17-16. 1:35 and running the first half. Paxton, lob, inside Dreyer. Alyssa, shot won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds. Patterson touched it last, and Mangum will get it back. Wow. 92 seconds left in the first half of play. And again, Chad hit the nail on the head. It seems like Mangum should be ahead by 8 to 10 points and only lead by 1. Dreyer tries to make it 4 with a 3. Shot won't go, and on the rebound, York can't hold on to it. It'll go out of bounds. So, for the third time this afternoon, OCA has a chance to retake the lead. 1:25 left in the first half of play. Keaton Perry, the young coach for the Lady Eagles. Had Rivera inside. She'll make the catch. Good defense by Woodruss, though. She'll close out. Ball bottled. Now a dribble drive and glass and good for Molly Francis. Francis now with 5 in the quarter, 7 in the ball game. And OCA back on top. They lead by 1, 18-17.
That's what's been a little soft, Michael, is that defense on drives.
Not picked up the dribble drive this afternoon. Lehman Webb with the dribble drive on the other end. Stopping and popping. Got to go. So Holly into the score column. And on the inbound play, stolen away by York. Misses the shot. She's fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. And it should be on Amani Peterson. It is. And that is her second. Team foul number 8, 9 now. Yeah, 9 called on this group from OCA. 2-shot opportunity. Doobie Torres. Go Mangum. You bet, Doobie.
I love the Doobies.
Doobie. First free throw, York, no good. Had a chance a few years back to see the Doobie Brothers in concert at Starlight Theater in Kansas City. I would go see them again and listen to the music. Second one on the way, no good. And the rebound taken away by OCA. Peterson in the front court. And again, the dribble drive. Shot won't go, but she's fouled. You just talked about it a moment ago. Mangum got to shore up that defense on the dribble drive penetration.
Yeah, got to move your feet a little bit better. Just not sliding over quick enough on some of these drives. I'd like to let OCA shoot from the outside, but they're getting to the rim.
Foul was on Landry Lively, by the way. First free throw up and in. Amani Peterson will get one more. 19-19, 41.8 left in the first half. Second free throw is good. So OCA back on top by 1, 20-19. Full court pressure defense, no problem for York. She'll come flying across the timeline, then fall down. Ball loose. Peterson trying to save it before sliding out of bounds and couldn't get it done.
Good effort.
Yeah, good effort indeed. And good sportsmanship by Bryn Woodruss trying to help her off the floor. Our dear friend Shayla Willis has checked in. She says, come on, girls, you got this. Jane Hagee has joined us as well. 30 seconds left in the half. Mangum down by 1, 20-19. They've got the ball. Woodruss to Dreyer, free throw line, 15-footer, too strong. Rebound tapped out and tracked down by OCA, but she was standing out of bounds. Bit of a break there for Mangum. Molly Francis, it looked like she got pushed out of bounds by a Mangum defender, but Lady Tigers will take it. Our old buddy Billy Parker on the goal. Billy says, we'll give that one to Barnes. So Mangum going to hold for 1 now. Oh, they tried to force it inside to Dreyer, and the ball going to be taken away by Rivera. She'll lose it and then get tied up on the floor by Lively. And eventually we'll get a jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of OCA with 5.4 left in the first half. So you would think the Lady Eagles, regardless of what happens here, will take a lead into the locker room. And in fact, they'll just, Patterson will shoot from about 30, well off the mark, and the half will come to a close. That was kind of a weird way to end the first half, but it's been kind of a weird first half when you look at it. 20 on the board for OCA. Mangum with 19. Elaine Mills-Smith says, let's go, Lady Tigers. First 16 minutes in the book, and the Lady Eagles Lady Eagles on top by 1 against the Lady Tigers on Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
I didn't hear anything, and then I didn't hear me, so I wasn't sure. But, hey, we're back. As with the intermission, 20-19. Mangum trailing by 1 is getting 11 points in the first quarter were the Lady Tigers, OCA with 10, and then they outscored Mangum 10-8 in the second frame, and again lead it by 1 at the intermission. It is a 20-19 ball game here on Classic Hits 97.7. Pleasure to have you alongside on this Thursday afternoon as Chad Fox, Michael Barnes, and a veritable cast of thousands joining you here. Let's check the scoring for Mangum, and Lauren York leading the way for the Lady Tigers. She's got 10 of her club's 19, but 8 of those came in the first quarter of play. Shut down to just 2 points in the second frame. 4 in the first half for Bryn Woodruss, 2 apiece for Morgan White and Holly Lehman-Webb. Landry Lively with 1. Mangum just 5 of 10 for the foul line in that first half of play. Again, they trail by 1, 20-19. Foul situation, Lively has a pair. Lehman-Webb with 2. Woodruss with 2 as well. On the other side of the ledger, good balance for Keaton Perry and the Lady Eagles. 7 apiece for Amani Peterson and Molly Francis. And then 4 in the first half for Maggie Francis. Give 2 to Jaylee Gee, and that is your scoring. Is they are 4 of 8. The Lady Eagles 4 of 8 from the foul line. Foul situation for OCA, a little bit more precarious as they only have 7 kids in uniform. Peterson has got 2 at the intermission. Maggie Francis has a pair, and Jaylee Gee has 2 at the half as well. 20-19, it's a 1-point lead for OCA over Mangum. It's a twilight doubleheader featuring both schools, as the boys from each school will play tonight at 7:30 in a championship semifinal matchup for the regional title. And you win tonight if you're the Mangum Tigers, and you assure yourself, A, of being in the area tournament next week over at Seminole, and B, assure yourself of a chance of playing for the championship coming up on Saturday night for the regional title.
And the state tournament is not in Fort Smith. They don't keep moving things east and east. Thankfully, we come back to the city. We get sent all the way to Seminole.
I was kind of curious about that one myself.
Some other teams in our area. Hobart would have to go to Enid if they make it that far, so that's a good little chunk too. So anyway, we need some more. Cash would have been nice, or a Chickasha visit would have been nice, but we may have had that in years past. We've done so many games, Michael, that kind of all runs together.
Yeah, those guys who give themselves awards for doing 1,000 games. First of all, I don't know how they keep track, and second of all, that's pittance to the amount that Chad and I have done.
That's
so,
right. Yeah.
All right, at the half, 20-19. Chad mentioned Hobart. By the way, a reminder for you, they play tonight, girls and boys, play tonight over at Hinton. They play in the regional semifinals of the Hinton Regional. The girls at 6, the boys at 7:30 on 1420 AM and 102.1 FM along the Fox Radio Network. Second half coming up here. Stick and stay. Mangum trailing OCA 20-19. Elimination Thursday afternoon continues after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
As if on cue, Annalise Thayer Rogers has joined us to the broadcast booth. Hello, Anna. Good to have you alongside Kiddo. And she would want me to remind you that Lavender and Poppy Boutique on Saturday will be hosting another Southwest Prom Palooza. It'll be from 1 until 5. Balloon festoons will be hosting that as well. It's all sponsored by Kingdom Come Unity. That is Saturday from 1 until 5 at 3212 North Main Street in Altus. Prom Palooza back in January was such a huge success at Dapper 14 that they found out about it in Altus and said, we got to put one on over there too. So,
what do we do there at Prom Palooza?
It's a girl thing.
Okay.
We get prom dresses.
Yep. So so if you wore one time, then just can you donate it or
yeah. You can donate them, and they I don't know, they do stick glittery things, and nails and hair and that sort of stuff. Kind of prom season will be upon us before we know it. I'm looking for a date.
And guys are just trying to figure out same color socks.
How true is that, man? Mangum with the ball to begin the third quarter of play. And my goodness, the hot potato activity continues as they will lose it out of bounds. Wow. Holly Lehman-Webb, Brent Woodruss, Lauren York, Morgan White, and Alyssa Dreyer getting the start in the second half for Mangum. Meantime, Amani Peterson And Megan Rivera will go to work. They'll go a little tag team match, taken away by Dreyer. Run out to Morgan and Lauren Rather. Lauren will lay it up and in. Dave McCook from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, tuning in just in time to see points 11 and 12 scored by Lauren York and her team back on top by 1, 21-20. As we talk, Rivera and Peterson out there for OCA. Also, Maggie and Molly Francis. And it looks like, yes, Addie McKenzie will get the start here in period number 3. Deep three by Francis, and that one is off the mark, goes out of bounds as Maggie didn't hit anything. So the turnover, going to give it back now to Mangum. 21-20, 7:05 left here in the third quarter of play. Mangum by 1. Lehman Webb into the front court, down below us to Woodruss. Mangum in their road black uniforms, white numerals, orange trim. OCA in white with maroon and black. Diagonal pass here to Alyssa. And again, Dreyer not in the scoring column yet. Had a great assist earlier. York fakes the 3. Jumper from 17. No good. Rebound put back White. Morgan will put it up and in. Morgan White now with 4. Hey, Annalise says, thank you for reminding about Altus Prom Palooza. Lavender and Poppy prom dress giveaway Saturday from 1 until 5. You know, it wasn't that long ago that Annalise was playing for Mangum herself. She was a good ball player.
Oh, okay.
She really was. I know she looks old for her age, but I'm just kidding. Actually, she looks really good for her age. Tough shot here, and a blocking foul going to be called. It will send Molly Francis to the free throw line. It looked like Alyssa kept her position, but they called the block instead. And that'll be 2 on Alyssa. Team foul number 1 of the second half called on Mangum. And Brian asking for an explanation on that one. Free throw, no good. Second opportunity will be on the way for Molly Francis. And again, free throw shooting at a premium today. 4 of 9 is OCA, now 5 of 10 as that one goes. 23-20, Mangum by 3. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Morgan in the front court. White, dribble, drive, a bump, and a bang, and a foul going to be called. That'll be on Maggie Francis. That'll be 3 on Maggie. Team foul number 1 of the second half called against OCA. So Francis will set with those 3 fouls, and Jaylee Gee will come back in. Alyssa, the inbounds pass. She'll get it right back from Holly Lehman-Webb. Diagonal now to Morgan. Attacks the glass, gets pounded twice. Ball goes out of bounds, and they said that OCA touched it last. I mean, yeah, I'm singing Pinball Wizard after that one. 5:50 left here in the third. Dreyer on the inbounds play. Shot won't go. Rebound York. Lauren will lose it, and here comes Peterson the other way. Amani forgot to take the ball with her, then went and got it back. Hands it off to McKenzie. Inside, McKenzie going to get fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Chad and the rest of the Mangum fans don't like the call by Billy Parker.
Well, like you said, I mean, these 3 officials from different areas. They have never officiated together. Maybe some different type calls that you might get normally throughout the regular season. So, but on the other end, you got to say that Miss White did get knocked to the floor.
First free throw for Francis, no good. Molly will get one more, and that one is no good, but the rebound going to be collected by OCA. Good job that time by Molly Francis to go get it. Kelsey Travis has joined us. Too many names there. Hello, Kelsey. Hope all is well. Give that young man a hug for me today. I know you will. Rivera and company on the offensive end for OCA. Mangum on top, 23-21. 3 on the way for Francis. Comes up short. Morgan with a rebound. They'll call a foul that time. Morgan says, what's a girl got to do to get a foul around here? And that should be the second team foul called against OCA. It is. And it'll be the second of the afternoon called on Jaylee Gee. 5:10 left here in the third. Again, it's an elimination ball game. You win, you come back and play at 6 tomorrow evening. If you lose, you can come back, but you're a paying customer. Mangum deliberate this time on the offensive end. Lauren looking inside, nothing there. Woodruss now will go to Alyssa. Good catch by Dreyer. Forces the shot and will get a jump ball. And the arrow going to put the way of OCA. And we could hear Brian Bingham from down below say, ooh! Ooh, on that call. Got a chuckle from Chad on it as well. He wasn't quite so sure on that. So with 4:35 left in the third, OCA has the ball on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Boy, slashing inside was Gee. They didn't get her the ball. Now they'll go to Peterson. She has it taken away by Holly, and a blocking foul will be called on Molly Francis.
Oh, got a technical
and she got teed up. So that'll be 2 fouls, I believe, on Francis. Let's see. The personal is on Molly, and I believe the technical will be her as well. Yep. So she gets not only the personal, but the technical as well. And that goes against the team total. So that's 2 now on Molly and 3 as a club. Dreyer's first free throw, no good. Goodness. Alyssa will get one more. She's just trying to find a way into the scoring column here. Second one on the way, no good.
Same
My
spot.
goodness. Yeah.
It's a little bit long, the back iron.
You have to wonder what the magic word was said by Francis to get teed up. Or words. Because, I mean, it was a no-doubter. It was quick. There was no give you an opportunity to walk away or put the whistle in my mouth and think about it. It was tweet tee. Woodruss to York. Alyssa was open on the baseline. They don't get her the ball. Lehman Webb has it at the hash mark. Now they'll go to Lauren inside. Wild shot doesn't go, but Morgan there for the putback. Morgan White. Well, if she could just get heated up from inside, look out. Give her 6 on the ball game. 25-21, Mangum on top by 4, and OCA will throw the ball away. Vacating the area was Addie McKenzie. McKenzie flashed inside, and the pass was outside, and there wasn't anybody there. Not even fans. So with 3:45 left here in the third, Mangum will get it back. Dangerous pass, knocked out of bounds by Rivera. It'll still be Mangum basketball. You talked about the length. With the exception of Megan Rivera, the body shape and size of the rest of the kids for OCA, almost identical.
Yep.
Kind of what we have seen the last several ball games. Just long, lanky, lean kids. Big-time reach. What a pass by Dreyer. Woodruss double clutched on this shot, and ball came out. Holly there to pick it up. She'll go to Lauren. York, high off the window. That won't go. Inside position, Woodruss. Shot won't go. And finally, a hacking foul will be called on the rebound. Well, you throw that tomahawk chop, and you're eventually going to get the goal.
Yeah.
Rivera will pick it up. And that'll be the second of the afternoon on Megan. 5 now in the second half called on OCA. Rivera will set down. Back into the ball game, Molly Francis, fresh off that personal technical double dip a moment ago.
OCA coach having to manage those fouls.
Yep. Again, Dreyer from point-blank range, and it just won't fall. Francis with a rebound. Molly a little hop step. Now she'll go inside, and there's an offensive foul call against Molly Francis. Uh-oh. Is the goal. That'll be the third on Molly Francis, who will have to sit. Megan Rivera will take her place.
Oh, boy.
Meantime, Coach Perry not sure about that call a moment ago. And I think more than anything, there was a little bit of an elbow in there, and that's why that was called. Good defense by OCA on the other end as they'll slap it out of bounds. Stepping into the passing lane that time. Jaylee Gee. And substitution now. Landry Lively will come in. Alyssa will set down. 2:56 left in the third. Mangum by 4. 25-21. Lauren to inbound. Wide open Morgan underneath the basket. And the shot won't go down. Oh, my goodness. Rebound Holly. She'll stop and pop from 10. That won't go. And on the rebound, an offensive foul going to be called on Lauren York. You can tell by her reaction. So on Lauren, that'll be her first. And team foul number 3 called against Mangum. And Coach Perry, some derisive clapping after that call. He felt like that should have been called several other times. By the way, I'm surprised we haven't had a classroom check-in this afternoon. I would guess that we've got at least one Mangum classroom listening and or watching the broadcast as we watch Maya Wilkie walk with it. 2:35 left in the third. Mangum by 4, 25-21. And again, you can tell both teams playing for their playoff lives. Boy, a lot of contact out near the timeline. No call. Lehman Webb. She'll go to Bryn for 3. Woodruss's shot no good. And the long rebound collected by Peterson. Amani quickly into the front court. Catch made by Wilkie. Wilkie now going to back it out to Peterson. Amani for 3, and it goes. Wow. Just a busted play all the way around, but somehow OCA able to control, get the 3, and have cut it to a 1-point Mangum lead, 25-24. 1:50 left in the third. Lehman Webb and company on the collective ropes. Goes to Landry, and again, look at the defense out high. A lot of contact. Morgan inside. They get to the ball, but it's too tall and out of bounds. Scott Augustine has joined us. Hello, Scott.
Coach Bingham knows those hand signals, doesn't he?
Yeah. He can officiate, right? Is what you're saying?
Yes.
1:35 left in the third, 25-24. Peterson, crossover, off the window, shot too strong. Battle for the rebound. Gee will get it, and she'll get called for a travel. Well, it won't be the same 3 officials tonight. I know that. But if the same 3 officials call the game the way this one is being called, bring your hard hat and lunch pail, Mangum Tigers. Because this one has been Olivia Newton-John time. Let's get physical. Lehman Webb bobbles, gets it back, finds Morgan at the free throw line. White to Lively. Landry whips it right side to York. She'll go inside, stop, pop, put up the shot, no good. Morgan with the inside position. Put back won't fall, but White is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Morgan's been the hero in the second half.
She has been.
Yeah, she has got a couple of good, strong putbacks. And now back at the line. So, yeah, she's so far carrying Mangum here in the third.
Megan Rivera with the foul, her third. First free throw, Morgan good. And you talk about carrying her club. Mangum has scored 7 in the frame. She's got 5.
Yep.
Mangum by a pair, 26-24. Second one, good. Give her 6 in the frame and 8 for the ball game. Mangum by 3 rather, 27-24. 1 minute left, third quarter of play. Peterson crosses over. She'll leave it to Rivera. Now they go up top to Wilkie. Greer County Court Clerk's office is watching and listening. As shot put up by Patterson doesn't go. Morgan with a rebound. Good to have you folks alongside there in the courthouse. Michelle Rogers-Huckabee, thank you. Amanda Johnson has checked in as well. Landry down below us. Her club by 3, 27-24. Final 30 seconds of quarter number 3. Boy, some frustration. Look at
body checks.
Yeah. That's a hockey move right there. Water is from 10. No on the rebound. A foul going to be called. And a late whistle. That'll be on Jaylee Gee. And on Gee, that'll be her third of the afternoon. So apparently, you're not allowed to tickle somebody on the wrist, but you can run through them as though you're playing defensive back.
As long as we are all on the same page.
Exactly. So Woodruss will go to the line to shoot 1-1 as that was team foul number 8 called on OCA. Woodruss front end, good. Bren will get 1 more.
It's been a nice difference in the third quarter, hasn't it?
Yeah, they're 3 of 5. Just getting ready to say that. Alyssa missed 2 early on. Since then, made all 3. See if it can be 4. It is. Woodruss now with 8. Mangum by 5. 29-24. 20 seconds left. Third quarter of play. Across the timeline, Peterson. Amani, who has tried to take the game over for OCA. She will hand it off to Rivera. Megan with 10 seconds left in the third. Swings it left side to Gee. Gee, dribble, drive, and a blocking foul going to be called. And Gee will go to the line to shoot 2. Probably going to be on Woodruss. Let's see if it is on Bren. And it is. That'll be 3 on Woodruss. Team foul number 4 called on Mangum. So to the line to shoot 2. And spinning it in and out, Jaylee Gee. So I hope I say this correctly. Mohammed Fazel is watching and says, let's go. Also, Misty Dumlat. Am I late? But I'm here cheering on the girls. Good to have you alongside, Misty. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Lauren York. York trying to beat the clock from half court. Her shot, no good, and the quarter comes to an end. Mangum by 5, the final 8 of somebody's season. Coming up, stay with us on Classic Hits 97.7.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
29-24, Mangum by 5 as we head to the fourth period of play. Lady Tigers only giving up 4 points in that third frame of play after they scored 10. It'll be Mangum ball to begin the fourth. They'll matriculate on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. And we've got Bryn Woodruss, Holly Lehman-Webb, Landry Lively, Morgan White, and Alyssa Dreyer out on the floor for Mangum. Road black uniforms, white numerals, orange trim. Morgan at the left elbow. Goes inside, then tries to give it back to Lehman-Webb. Knocked out of bounds by Megan Rivera. She's out there with Maya Wilkie, along with Amani Patterson. Also getting the start in the fourth quarter of play, Jaylee Cox. And the final member of that 5 out there for this group from OCA is Addie McKenzie. Shot from 15 won't fall. Battle for the rebound. Lehman-Webb pushed to the floor, and apparently it was off of Maya Wilkie. Wilkie will help Lehman-Webb off the turf. Oh, my goodness. 29-24, 7:40 left in the ball game. Alyssa to Morgan, glass, and got it. You talked about Morgan White's contribution here in the second half. She's got 10 for the ball game, and 8 have come since the intermission.
That was a nice assist from Dreyer.
31-24, Rivera in the front court. She'll come here to McKenzie. McKenzie looks inside, pass late, intercepted by Woodruss and picked up by Lively. Mangum, biggest lead of the afternoon at 7, 31-24, trying to add to it here. Morgan again underneath the basket. Shot came up short. Woodruss there on the putback, and it goes for Bryn. And a timeout going to be taken by OCA. Mangum on a run right now. Lady Tigers lead by 9, 33-24, 7:09 left. Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
So Mangum now beginning to get those bumps from inside. They're beginning to fall, and that's why they lead it by 9, 33-24. And again, they've got the advantage, Chad. They win here today, and instead of having to turn around and play that 1:30 game again tomorrow, they get a break and don't come back and play until 6 tomorrow evening.
Yep, that is definitely a bonus.
So OCA with the ball, down 33-24. Mangum and the Lady Eagles have exchanged the lead several times this afternoon. OCA's biggest lead has been 4. Mangum at 9, their biggest. Off-balance shot there would not fall, and the rebound going to be collected by Landry Lively. She looks for help and gets it from Holly Lehman-Webb and company. Dave McCook says, let's go, Lady Tigers, and Misty Dunlap says, keep it up. Woodruss looks inside to Dreyer. Alyssa the catch. And again, the shot won't go down, but there's Morgan to clean it up. I mean, she's a garbage collector today. She's picking up all those bad missed shots from inside and putting them back up and in. Morgan White. Off-balance shot here by Patterson. Around the rim, didn't go. Got her own rebound, and then had it taken away by guess who? Morgan White will get a foul in the backcourt. Check the whistle here. It'll be a 1-and-1 on the other end for Mangum, and it's on Megan Rivera. I've got her for 4, and so does the scoreboard. That'll be 8 or 9 rather on Walters on OCA. Go ahead.
Yeah, Morgan has really stepped up her game. Rebounds, free throws, those putbacks. So things have fallen into place here in the second half, thanks to Morgan White.
All right, Scott Augustine says, I would much rather have our boys bring their hard hat and lunch pails than get that ticky-tack stuff called all game. Morgan, first free throw, you jinxed her, Chad. She missed it. Way to go, man. We'll get a foul on the rebound. No, ball just out of bounds off of Mangum. Charles Stowe, by the way, has checked in. Well, yeah, Scott wants to see that hard hat lunch pail thing. He's no finesse guy. Come on, who's kidding who?
Yeah, Nate would love that.
Yeah, bowling in China closet, more like. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Mangum 35-24, lead by 11. Dreyer going to get called for a foul, I believe. Tammy Cartwright has checked in. She says, good job, Lady Tigers. And Alyssa did pick up the personal. On Dreyer, that's her 3rd. And team foul number 5 on Mangum in the second half. And Alyssa going to set. Holly Lehman-Webb will take her place. Monty Patterson holding her head as though maybe she clocked on that play. She'll get the inbounds pass, give it up to Francis. Maggie here on the near side to Wilkie. Maya giving up the dribble. Needs help. Patterson will get it, and then she'll get smacked from behind by Holly Lehman-Webb. And, you know, when the whistle is blowing and you're turning to the bench and pleading your case, the foul's going to be called on you. It's just no doubt. Holly going to sit down, and Dreyer will come back in and take her place. 5:50 left in the ball game. Mangum trying to salt this away and come back and play tomorrow night at 6. They can get to the area tournament next week in Seminole, but they'll have to win 3 in a row to get there. This is game number 1 in that trifecta. Patterson to Cox. Back to Patterson. 3 ball on the way. Front of the iron doesn't go. Long rebound, Lauren York. York with a run out. Got numbers. Bounce pass. It got away from her, and it's taken away by Patterson. Patterson now back the other way, and she'll get bumped from behind by Landry Lively. Landry got to be careful. We saw a technical call there a moment ago.
Well, I was wondering if the fouls were going to even out. It was 9-4 on fouls, and we're now 9-7. Mangum's up to 7 fouls here in the second half.
So. Colton Laughlin, who never committed a foul when he played basketball, has joined us. Colton, good to have you alongside, partner. Hope you're doing all right. So at the free throw line, Patterson, Amani shooting a 1-of-1. Got the first. She'll have one more. Patterson with 11 in the ball game. Shane Hagee says at least the gym is bigger so officials can't hear our disagreements about their calls. You got a good point, Shane. Second free throw good. That was on top last Friday night over at Walters, no doubt about it. Olivia Reyes-Cantu says, great job, Lady Tigers, as they come into the front court. Dribble drive, penetration by Morgan. Had the ball taken away. Patterson couldn't hold on to it, and it will still be Mangum basketball. Yeah, that thing last Friday night over there at Walters, I mean, that was just, wow. That was what they used to call baseball stadiums that were small bandboxes.
Yep.
That was a bandbox over there at Walters, no doubt about it. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth here in Amber Pocasset in a much bigger facility. 35-26, Mangum with the ball and the lead, and riding time going to be called on Maya Wilkie. That'll be her second. And team foul number 10 called on Amber Pocasset. So Holly will go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, the state tournament is this weekend in wrestling.
Yes, it is.
Big house.
Sure is. Big house, which will be replaced, they hope, by the 2024 campaign.
Okay.
First one up in Holly Lehman-Webb. A venerable facility, but
It's we've got good use out of it, I would say.
What, 1953?
Yeah.
Second free throw, no good. Patterson with a rebound for OCA. They trail by 10, 36-26. Patterson, the crossover, blows by and goes inside and lays it up and in. Amani Patterson. Or Peterson, rather. And she's that good. I mean, she can do the blow-by about any time she wants. Ball free in the backcourt. Lehman Webb will get it. Holly got to beat the 10-second clock, and just ahead of it, a timeout taken by Brian Bingham. Tick, 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 that clock in his head. 36-28, Mangum on top by 8, 4:35 left. Classic Hits, 97.7.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
By the way, if you're wondering who the opponent will be tomorrow at 6 for Mangum, if they hold on and win, it will be the loser of the matchup tonight between Minco and Stratford. So Minco and Stratford play in a semifinal matchup at 6 here, and the loser will move down and play Mangum tomorrow at 6 if the Lady Tigers hold on here. Alyssa Dreyer back into the ball game. Holly Lehman-Webb, Lauren York, Morgan White, and Bryn Woodruss on the floor for Mangum. 4:25 remaining.
Now you can be judicious. Judicious?
Well, you were great until you got that extra ish in there.
Judicious.
Lauren York.
How about just slow with the basket?
Deliberate is okay. Yeah, sure. Judicious, I think that was the word you were looking for, but a good job. I like that. Fran Fischella from ESPN would be happy with you.
There you go. Give me a compliment.
Yeah.
Let me just drive it to the ditch.
4 minutes left here in the ball game, and ball lost out of bounds. Ooh, Mangum got a break there. Lauren thought she got shoved. She lost the ball, and it was last touch. Trying to control it was Molly Francis. Inbounds pass, Woodruss. Bryn looking inside. Ball going to be taken away by Margie Francis, then stolen by Lauren York, who put up the shot. Not going to get credit for the bucket as a foul was called prior to it by Maggie Francis. That'll be her 4th, I believe. And team foul number 11 called on this group from OCA, and it is the 4th on Maggie Francis. So Lauren, who had 8 in the first quarter, has a dozen right now, shoots 2 and misses the first. Mangum coming into the frame, 9 of 16 for the foul line. They are 1 of 4 here in the 4th, so 10 of 20 for the ball game. Second one on the way for York, and again, no good, but there's a lane violation. Yeah, OCA got there early. Yep, no doubt. Lauren kind of double clutched with the shot. She's not confident right now from the foul line, and that caused one of the OCA players to get there too soon. So York, a second opportunity, and took advantage of it. Good job by Lauren. And that's what champions do. You give me a break, I'm gonna stick you right in the eye. Holly Lehman-Webb blocking foul. And that'll be 4 on Holly, much to her chagrin. Team foul number 8 on Mangum. So a 1-on-1 opportunity for Molly Francis. Francis with 8 points, but she is scoreless here in the 4th and only has had 1 point since intermission. Make it 2 as that one goes. She'll get another. 37-29, Mangum on top. 3:48 remaining in somebody's season. The second one now on the way, and Francis will knock it down. So Molly hit them both. She's got 10, and it's 37-30. York into the front court, breaks the pressure easily. Good ball handling there by Lauren. She'll hand it off to Bryn, now to Holly. And again, judicious, the word for Mangum on the offensive end. Ball fake, Lauren. York Little jab step, stops at the three-point arc, goes cross-court to Woodruss, who will attack the glass, lay it over the left hand, and the shot will not go. My goodness. Rebound taken away by Molly Francis. Francis going to cross over, challenge inside, carry the ball. Good job by Alyssa Dreyer to come over and close off that lane. Francis put the ball on her hip and didn't put it down again. 3:10 left in the ball game. Mangum, 7-point lead. And again, Chad has mentioned it more than once. You would think if you didn't know the score and you just watched, you would think it would be a blowout. There's Morgan, wide open inside. Great pass by Alyssa, her second great assist of the afternoon. And Morgan filling it up now with 16. 39-30. 2:48 remaining. Blocking foul. Is it White or Dreyer? Let's see. We know that Francis will go to the line. It's on Morgan. That'll be 3 on Morgan. Team foul number 9 on Mangum. So back to the line, Molly Francis. She hit 2 a moment ago. Shoots a 1-and-1 here. Francis couldn't get it to go. And on the rebound, a foul going to be committed by OCA. Jaylee Gee has picked up her 4th. Team foul number 12 called on OCA. And the official did not come over to the bench and say, over to the score table, over the back. He said, push. Please remember that.
Was he thinking it, though?
No, he was not, because he's an official and he knows that there is no such call as over the back. Alyssa shoots 2. Dreyer makes the first. She's in the scoring column. First point of the ball game for Alyssa Dreyer. 40-30, her club by 10, 2:46 remaining. Second one on the way. Good. Got the members bounce there. So Dreyer with her first 2. 41-30, 2:40 remaining. Peterson inside, couldn't get the shot to go down. Battle for the rebound. Alyssa will get it. Woo! And then get it taken right away. Off-balance shot, Gee. Get it to go. Reach and foul Lauren York.
Do it in the playground.
Oh, my goodness. I mean to tell you, it is ragtag to say the least. Foul, by the way, on Morgan White. Her 4th now of the ball game. 10 team fouls on Mangum. So they lead by 11. 3 possessions. 2:31 remaining. But, boy, if you give them a chance to score with no time coming off the clock, Molly Francis at the line. First one, missed it. Francis hit 2 a moment ago, then missed 1, and has missed her second. Woodruss will set, and Landry Lively will come back in for Mangum. 2:31 left of the ball game. Second one, pulled the string. And Dreyer with the rebound. Holly. Double team to the backcourt, found Lauren in the front court. Now Dreyer. Alyssa inside Morgan. Catch, shot blocked away. Got her own miss. And then a timeout taken by Brian Bingham. 2:16 remaining. Mangum by 11. 41-30. Classic Hits 97.7.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
All right, so let's set the stage for you. 41-30. Mangum on top as we look at the Cattlemen's Bank recap. Both teams in the double bonus. The possession arrow points the way of Mangum. There are 2 timeouts remaining for the Lady Tigers, a 60 and a 30. There are 3 timeouts remaining for OCA. They've got 2 60s and a 30 as well. 2:16 shows on the game clock. Mangum basketball, left end of your listening and or viewing device. And OCA has given the Lady Tigers all they can handle this afternoon. Landry to inbound, goes to Alyssa. And York, late whistle, but a travel call by Billy Parker. And that was the right call, yeah. Jessica Panetta says, let's go Lady Tigers. Alyssa will set down, back in Woodruss. So it's Holly, Morgan, Lauren, Landry, and Bryn. Rivera with the ball on the offensive end for OCA. Ball gets tipped. Going to be tracked down by OCA. Rivera had it tipped out of her hands again, and this time Woodruss will get it. She'll go to Lehman Webb into the front court. Good job by Holly not to turn the ball over, not to go inside. Time is the essence right now for Mangum. They don't need shots. They need tick, tick, tick seconds to go away. Lehman Webb double teamed. Bren wide open underneath the basket, but again, with an 11-point lead, and that's not the focus. Lehman Webb on the baseline, giving up the dribble, needs help. She'll find Woodruss inside, who tried to go over the top, and the ball got taken away by Molly Francis. Francis into the front court to Peterson. Peterson to Francis, and Francis called, or fouled again, actually, and she'll go back to the line. Boy, I tell you what, Molly Francis has spent some time at the charity stripe here. Blocking foul on Lauren York. Just her second. Team foul 11 on Mangum in the second half. Minute 20 remaining. Molly Francis, 2 free throws, misses the first. Boy, Francis 0 for 4 since making 2 to begin the quarter. Dreyer back in, York setting down. 1:20 remaining. Mangum that far away from coming back, playing at 6 tomorrow night. Second free throw good. Just 1 field goal in the fourth quarter for OCA. Mangum by 10, 41-21. Lively into the front court, taking time off the clock. Landry now to Alyssa. 1:05 remaining. Woodruss will come get it. Bren giving up the dribble, needs some help. Landry comes out, gets it, hands it to Holly. Minute left of the ball game. Lehman Webb. Little jab step inside, resets the 5-second count with that. And now it comes to Landry. Lively, hounded by Peterson, and Peterson going to get called for a reach-in foul.
He got the worst of it.
So Peterson has picked up her third. That'll be 13 here in the second half, called on OCA. 50 seconds left. Mangum will advance and play tomorrow evening at 6 in another elimination bowl game. Couple of free throws here for Landry Lively. First one good. Second point of the ball game for Landry. And again, Mangum with that advantage of playing later in the evening after playing this afternoon. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by OCA. They've got a push down by 11, 42-31. 3 ball, left side, McKenzie, and it goes. Aldi McKenzie with her first 3 of the ball game, 42-34. Tie up in the backcourt. Did we get a timeout prior to it? All right. Timeout taken by Mangum. 34.4 remaining. They lead 42-34 on Classic Hits, 97.7.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
I want to say good afternoon to the lovely and talented Kim Barker, who has joined us. Kim, good afternoon to you, my friend. Hope all is well in your world. Ours has gotten better. 42-34. Mangum on top by 8. 34 seconds left of the ball game. Mangum looking to return and play tomorrow night and 6 o'clock. Landry Lively, Lauren York, Holly Lehman Webb. And Morgan White in the ball game. Landry gets the inbounds pass. She'll go to Bren. Woodruss to White. Morgan underneath the basket. Lauren York cherry picking. Lets the defense go by. Lays it up and in. There's your ball game. Lauren York, 15. Mangum by 10, 44-34. 15 seconds remaining. 3 ball Peterson. Shot won't go. Morgan with the rebound. And Mangum can get it across the timeline and hold it. Down to 7 seconds. Now 5. And Mangum will hold and they will win it. Woodruss will not shoot the shot. And that's a good choice by her. Final score, Mangum 44. OCA 34. Lady Tigers live to see another day. 44-34, your final score. We're back with your totals after this, and we are Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum a 10-point winner this afternoon, 44-34. They move the record to 12-11, and more importantly, the season continues. They'll come back and play at 6 o'clock tomorrow night in another Elimination Bowl game. Lady Tigers getting 15 in the victory from Lauren York, 14 for Morgan White. What a great afternoon she had. Give 8 in the ball game to Brent Woodruss, 2 apiece for Landry Lively and for Alyssa Dreyer. Holly Lehman-Webb with 1. Mangum from the free throw line, 14 of 25 in the contest. So Dave McCook says, is that 6 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, Mr. McCook? It is, sir. Thank you. Annalise Sarah Rogers, way to go, Lady Tigers. Carrie Green, way to go, Lady Tigers. Ashley Cantu and Robin Bogart, same scenario. So Mangum wins it 44-34. They will be back tomorrow at 6 for that bowl game here on Classic Hits 97.7. But you and I will be back tonight at 7:30. As the boys from Mangum will take on OCA in a semifinal championship matchup. So get yourself some rest between now and then. If you're going to make your way here, please travel safely. If you've not already signed the fancy shirt, I've got it here. You can sign it. We've got the shirt to sign. We look forward to seeing you here, whether it's in person, over the radio, or on video. So for our tag team partner, Chad Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Mangum wins it by 10, 44-34. They're back tomorrow at 6 on the girls' side. The boys tonight at 7:30 here on Classic Hits 97.7.